Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius September 16, 2022. The famous philosopher. Well, okay, maybe not. But you may find yourself feeling more deeply philosophical about life today. Of course, it's not always easy to talk about politics or religion with someone who's more interested in their putting technique, but you do have a computer and a modem. Not all the chat rooms are full of kids. Poke around for a while and you might find a group of like-minded people. You might actually enjoy getting connected with a different group and reading all their interesting comments. Your romantic life could take on a new aura of permanence and stability today. If you are currently married, you and your spouse might start making plans for the long-term future. If you are involved but not married, you could reach an understanding that you have a future together. If you aren't involved at all, a successful person older than you could appear on the scene. Needless to say, whichever it is, you're going to feel real good. You might need to play traffic conductor this morning, as family members scramble to find their belongings and head to work or school on time. You could end up making lunches for the kids at the last minute or helping your wife find documents for her work. After you get to work, the same energy could prevail. Coworkers could need a little coaching in micromanagement as they try to coordinate dozens of tasks at once. You could be in a dreamy frame of mind. Planetary influences might be making you feel spacey or ungrounded. You might find it hard to focus on practical, linear tasks right now. Your mind could be filled with images. You could be replaying past situations in your head, flipping the pages on some old memories. Try to take breaks throughout your day to keep your head clear. Today is ideal for going on a long excursion with your friends. Take the initiative and organize a barbecue or picnic. Your friends will look forward to meeting up again to have a good chat and will show their gratitude to you. You'll all have a great time and have good memories of this special event. Your passionate attitude is no secret, and others could try to take advantage of it, so watch your temper. Don't let it get the better of you, no matter how tempting a good brawl might sound. Find your voice and don't miss this opportunity. Maybe that special person you seek, your dream partner, is waiting for you to respond in a positive way. They seem eager to do everything possible to attract your attention and are set to make an appearance. Don't allow a potential lover to leave you lost for words. Things could unfold very rapidly today, so hang on to your hat. You might find it a challenge to complete all of the tasks on your list right now. If you have an important deadline to meet, you might need to put in some extra hours at the end of the day. A lot of unpredictable energy could be bouncing around right now. You could find yourself dragged into impromptu discussions and running urgent errands. Remember to schedule time to relax at some point. You should learn to take action with others and stop trying to be the Lone Ranger, deciding for everyone else and imposing your views on your family and friends. The vibrations of the moment are strongly encouraging you to do this. It's time to give yourself a big kick in the pants but without losing sight of your objectives. Cooperate a little bit more, be more tolerant, and your family and friends will be closer to you. In your sentimental life, the period won't be very interesting, but the future holds a wonderful surprise for you. There could be gossip and bad feelings in a group situation today, and there might be some political ups and downs it would be in your best interest to avoid. This is not a good day to go to lunch with complaining souls. Get away by yourself at lunchtime. Don't believe anything you hear. Chances are it's not true. Keep to yourself and don't offer any opinions. To do so might get you unnecessarily involved. Our eyes in the sky. The Taurus moon connects with Venus, Uranus, and the Sun today, which could cause your ego to take a hit. Try not to let unexpected news or encounters diminish your confidence or energy level. Early in the afternoon, the moon in a gentle space puts us in the mood to communicate with our allies. By discussing your issues with friends, you'll have an opportunity to heal a bit and gain a fresh perspective on your current situation. Don't underestimate the power of conversation today. A good chat will do wonders for your balance and mental clarity. This will be especially important as the day continues. Hold on to any wise advice you receive today. Her party is wrong. This date saw the dismantling of stable structures that were keeping us locked in fear-based patterns. We may be under the impression that we can restore order in our lives by creating a new ethical rulebook to live by. However, if we do, we will fall back into the same annoying hang-ups as before, because freedom and expansion are not procedural in nature. If we want our lives to look different, we can't continue to do things the same way and expect different results. Emotions might become stronger, and issues you thought you'd made peace with might re-emerge, undoing the emotional processing you went through during the day. Take extra steps to remain positive and grounded, because a minor aspect between the Moon and Mercury could cloud your judgment and have a negative effect on your self-worth. If you feel yourself backsliding to an emotionally unbalanced place, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and talk things out with a friend. In the pre-dawn hours, the Moon trines Venus, causing us to appreciate the finer things in life. The Taurus Moon engages our sensual appetites, while Venus in Virgo gives us a discerning eye for quality. Although this is a relaxing influence in our relationships, it is also likely one where we scrutinize our company. This is also a time where we can find a practical outlet for our creativity, whether through art, music, or working with fabrics, beauty supplies, or clay. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and our dreams can be a good place to mine inspiration for artistic projects in waking life. Later in the morning, Mars in Gemini squares off with retrograde Juno, the asteroid of fidelity, in Pisces. At this time, our desires may be at cross purposes with our relationship or work contracts. And yet, we may aggressively want to maintain our partnerships, because we see them as fulfilling a specific need in our lives, perhaps enabling us to experience deeper compassion or spiritual cognizance. It is certainly not impossible to maintain a relationship contract, or even to begin a new one now. However, there will be obstacles to our success because our energy levels are not optimal, and the timing of situations may be comically bad. We could be busy with our careers. One person may become attracted just as another loses interest. A physical relationship may not be able to be consummated. Clashes of wills must be navigated. Because Mars is soon set to station retrograde, and Juno will station direct later in the year, this is the first of their two squares. The second pass will be on December 8th with Mars retrograde and Juno direct. Compare events that occur around these dates to draw personal parallels.